You bought the plot at dirhams a square foot.
Yeah. It's about plus and minus 10% or 5% depending on the cost of material, which can go up, can come down as well. So
If the Strait of Hormuz closes,
The
land itself is on a payment plan. Construction value is about 100-ish.
Yes.
900 is their total cost.
Yes.
Without marketing, without salaries, without anything.
Yes.
And they're selling in DLRC for. That's how excited developers get when they see land. They wake up at 5. But what do you check when you're supposed to go look at land? What are you checking? List of things they allow you to do with the plot. Not India.
No, India is not like this. India is different. You cannot compare the.
Very quick
Indian,
to say, oh no.
No.
Is the money already made when you buy the land or when you sell the property? If you.
Interesting question. This.
Yeah.
So we assume if the market like it was booming in 2021, it's already made when you buy the land. Okay, you buy a small plot and you make a luxury project and it doesn't sell. It's
like a few in the market.
Yeah, exactly. So it won't. So I was telling him, when I went to DLRC,
yeah,
big mosque there, one supermarket, and a couple of old type buildings.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So I was very eager to find out what's the price, and I found it.
Welcome to Brokers Roundtable, episode 3. Again, we have a rectangular table, but what's interesting about today is I finally got to sit down with a tier 3 developer.
No, I don't know why I'm doing this, Nikhil. No.
Sorry. But that's the beauty of this, right? So I met Zeeshan a few days ago, and I felt so warm and so happy when we met.
Same here.
And the wealthiest people, centimillionaires like Zeeshan.
No, again, no.
are the most humble, down to earth, and the fun to talk to. So I thought we should sit down and discuss a couple of things, starting with your Ajman development. But before that, how about you introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I come from Bangalore, India. So I come from a development background again. So we are into construction back in Bangalore. So we started as investors in Dubai earlier in 2018-19, and then post-COVID as well. We started investing, and then I started my real estate company in 2023, the fag end of 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's been this thing. So I've been into construction since 2011. Mm-hmm. And I've got into real estate in India. And we started construction in Ajman was in 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting that you came to Dubai and then you went to Ajman.
Yeah, this is also a very good, a friend of mine was here. So he's been in Dubai since last about 25 years. So he said, why don't you look at Ajman as a potential investment hub, because now it's also freehold and the land prices are very cheap, and they're on a payment plan. Mm-hmm. So he connected to me. The
land itself is on a payment plan?
Land itself is on a payment plan. So he told me, why don't you connect to a friend of mine? He's got a couple of lands in a place in Ajman. Have a look, and then you speak to your family and see if you can invest.
So the land was from the government, or
from the government? Yes.
Yeah, that's why it's on a payment plan.
Yes,
from individual sellers can't do payment plans.
No, it was from the government. So I met his friend. We went there early morning at 6 o'clock. So we drove to Ajman, then he showed me his plot, and then he said,
that's how excited developers get when they see land. They wake up at 5, drive at 6.
Otherwise you get their traffic. Yeah. So, the best time was to go at 5 and come back at 6 and come back, a little later by 9:30, have breakfast. I knew that was the plan to go ahead and do it. So we went there, we met, I saw the land with his friend. And then I returned back to Dubai, and then he gave me a couple of brokers' number. He said, contact them and they'll show you what's available right now in Ajman. Yeah. Or if you want to join me as a partner, you can partner with us as well. So both options were open. So I thought, why not look at something with the brokers? So I contacted one of the brokers. They said, I'll take you. Yeah. And then coincidentally, I met a broker in Dubai who was also doing Ajman.
Okay.
So the first one who came with us in Ajman was okay. Not that great, showing me some different kind of lands, and very far off areas. Yeah. The one in Dubai.
So he went against what you told him your requirements were?
Yeah, no, not against as such, but the areas what he was showing me was too far than what the friend of mine had shown earlier, right? Yeah. So I contacted a broker here in Dubai. They said they know a government developer in Ajman,
Yeah.
and they deal in Ajman as well.
Yeah.
So let's go have a look at these lands. So
Yeah.
they took me to the same place where I'd seen the land with my friend. Okay, so that's the whole game. So they went there and they told me. So basically it's about 3,000 square feet of land, and it's at a payment plan 90 dirhams a square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on a payment plan of 12 months. So you pay the upfront 20%, and you start your construction.
So you bought it 90 dirhams a square foot.
No, I didn't buy it 90.
Okay, fine.
So
There was asking price.
there was a researching.
Asking price was 90.
Yeah, so there was a
About the
researching
post
period.
handover.
Yeah. So there was a researching period.
Yeah.
So we saw the land. You not believe it. Then he took me further inside, and I could not demark my land. You know, if I'm buying, which is my land, because it's all desert. There's no marking at all. It's all sand, sand, sand.
Yeah.
And then I took a videos and I said to my dad, why don't we look at this one, because it's hardly going to cost you 54 lakhs Indian rupees. At that time, considering the exchange rate at that time, was about 54 lakhs. He said, "Where's the land? I can't see this. I can see only sand here." And then we went back, and then.
So it's open community, not like master gated.
No, it's all open. It's all kind of open community and free. You get different plot sizes. So you get starting from 2,500 to 3,000, 3,500. Different sizes of land. So and it was all mud roads. There was no tar roads at all.
Yeah.
Completely mud. So that was the first time we went in 2021 and saw those lands. So at that time we were investing in Dubai, actively investing in Dubai, and looking at properties here. So we invested in properties here, and then we were looking to start something in Ajman as a second option.
This is the supply study. But what do you check when you're supposed to go look at land? What are you checking?
So we look at what's going to come in that area. Is it going to develop? And you look at in and around what's happening.
Yeah.
So we saw a lot of construction was done previously.
Okay.
We heard in 2008-9 a lot of incomplete buildings were there. So they were again getting back to life, you would say. So they're getting completed now. So we thought if these gets completed, then and I saw a lot of Pakistanis basically had bought land over there and constructed. So we saw buildings coming up over there.
Okay.
So I went to.
How do you know the Pakistanis are?
So the agent took me there.
Okay.
Yeah. So the agent took me. So see, these are the 6 townhouses plots. This guy bought, and this is how he's made it. So all 6 identical townhouses.
Yeah.
And we went inside. Superb. What work he had done. And the price was nothing. 1 million, 1.2 million, 1.3 million. For a 4-bed townhouse.
Okay. So back in the days.
Yeah, back in the days. 2021. So I told you it's a good thing to do. And back in India, we were doing the same thing. So I had started the same thing in India in 2019. So I used to buy smaller parcel of lands, construct G+2 structures and sell it. So I thought this is ideal for me. It's in the same budget, same construction construction cost we little different here. But in terms of margin, this gives me a better margin here.
Really?
Yes.
And no tax.
And no tax, obviously. Yeah.
So double margin in a way.
Yeah. In a double margin. Plus you get the exchange rate benefit as well. Yeah.
And you're basically earning in dollars, technically.
Dirhams,
Yeah. So when you see a plot, how do you know if the water supply is there, electricity? You were supposed to do this, or the government will do this?
No, the government does everything.
Yeah.
So it's from the government itself. So you're allowed to sell only those areas where government's already done the infrastructure, the piping and everything. So everything.
So you don't have to do anything related to this.
Nothing to us.
So when you go and check, you're checking basically future growth, demand in the area.
Yes.
So the supply checking is actually demand checking.
Yes.
Okay. And then let's say, how was the buying process like? You just pay them, and
so
similar to the buy?
I didn't go with the government this thing. So we took about 6 months break from to understand exactly how it works. So as a family we got together, my cousins and everyone got together, and we decided to let's start and see what happens in Ajman. So we didn't go to this developing area. We went to one more area which was in the city.
Okay.
So we thought since it's our first project and we are going to fund it 100%, so let's look at something within the city. So my cousin, my brother did all the the due diligence and looking around for the land. And I was in Bangalore that time. So when I came back, he took us to the land. He showed this is the land. So and it was in the city center, but you'll not believe there were no tar roads. There was only mud road at that time. And we purchased that land, assuming that yes, in next 6 months to 1 year we see a different approach to it. We see a lot of things coming up over here. And being in the city center, it was a less risk taken for us. We took a
more liquidity.
low chance of losing money.
Yeah.
More chance of gaining money in this one.
Yeah.
So we took that land, and then after taking this land, we said, okay, let's go and have a look at the one which I had seen with my friends. So we went with the broker there. We saw those lands. And then
After buying this one?
After buying this one.
Yeah.
The
You
first
bought one plot.
We bought two plots of 4,400 square feet each. And then we went to the developing area called Al Zaya.
Yeah.
There we bought about 5 plots later on.
Okay.
And we thought, okay, we'll start everything together and see how it goes. So that's how the journey of construction started in Ajman.
Yeah.
And
So how is buying a plot like?
it's a simple process. So we bought it's a secondary deal. So it was simple. We just finalized the land, went to the land department and did the transfer.
Yeah.
It was not like filling the forms
Obviously,
here.
there's no key.
Yeah, there's no filling the forms here. There was no deposit of checks and
There's
everything.
no NOCs. Yeah.
Nothing. We just signed the land and we signed the
Contract,
We just signed the contract on the paper. We were buying this land, and then the broker took us to the land department. We paid the money, the charges, and everything, and got the title deed done.
Okay. So now you just have a piece of paper which is the title deed that says this is yours.
Yeah, and the site plan. We
And
get
the
a
site
site plan. Yeah, we get a site plan for this thing and the title deed.
Wait, before buying, obviously you did a lot of research and you saw, okay, this is allowed, this is not allowed. There's a list of things they allow you to do with the plot.
Yeah, so the restrictions on the plot are similar to what's in Dubai as well.
Yeah.
Like you have a G+2 or G+1 height restrictions, and
So the first restriction is height.
Yeah,
and then setbacks.
Your setbacks and a built-up area.
What is setbacks, if you can explain?
Setbacks is the area you have to leave from your plot.
From the boundary.
From the boundaries,
yeah.
And then you make your villa within
something like
after
a
living,
meter
after
and
living.
a half.
No, about 2-3 meters. Depends on the site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, depends.
Okay.
So if it's a corner site, we have to leave a little more, and we have to cut that into an angle, so that any car coming down, he has the visibility of the road.
Oh.
Right. So we don't have a square kind of a compound wall. We say we have a diagonal compound wall, so that the person has a view of the cars coming from the other side.
Wow.
If it's a corner plot.
That's how much they think.
It's simple. It's a
worldwide
rule in UAE. I would say.
Okay, UAE.
Yeah,
not India.
No, India is not like this. India is different. You cannot compare the.
Very quick
Indian,
to say, oh no.
No, not at all. So this was something we, I thought when I was doing construction in India that this is something we should look into, because if any car is coming from this side and there's one more car coming from that side, you have zero visibility of anything, right?
Yeah.
So there's a chance a crash might happen.
Very
but here,
cool.
the compound wall has to be diagonal so that you have the view of the cars coming here.
Very cool.
So you have to leave that setback, which is compulsory from the municipality.
So your permissions include how much setback you're supposed to leave,
Yes,
your height, and total GFA, which means gross floor area.
Yes.
So how much square footage you're allowed to build, even if it's 2 floors.
Yes, everything is mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your second floor can't go outside the boundary of the plot and things like this.
No. It has to be within those.
Within the setback
Within the
also.
setback, yes. Whatever is there.
So you can make the floor smaller. You can't make it bigger.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can't.
Yeah.
You can leave more setback if you want to give more space, but you cannot extend your building. They'll come and demolish it.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So this is the list of rules that you had.
Yes.
Before even buying this, had you gone to the architect already?
No, we did a lot of research. So we used to go in and around the areas, look at who's the architect who's building and who's the contractor.
Oh,
just to get
already got experience there.
Yeah. So just to get who's making this area, and we looked at other buildings which are there in the area to understand, who's the person who's getting most number of contracts, and which architect's name do we see on most of the boards in and around. And that's how we finalized on a couple of them. Yeah. And then we met them, and then the journey started from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't outsource it to India.
No. You can't. Here it's a different thing.
Okay.
So you have to give it to a consultant here.
Yeah.
So he does your drawings. Obviously, we sit across and give our ideas and inputs.
Yeah.
And then he gives us the
consultant is the architect or the main
architect. Basically, we call the architect the consultant here.
Okay.
So he does your
so design drawings, stage, everything is consultant.
Design, drawing, everything, and applying for the sanction to the department is done from the consultant itself.
Okay. Fine. What are the different tiers of people involved? So there's the consultant, like you said. So, you are the investor and developer.
So we are the investor and developer.
Yeah.
Then
it's your money completely.
Yeah, it's our money. And then we have the consultants who does your drawings and your designing and everything.
Next.
And third, we have to finalize on the contractor. So contractor is the one who is going to make your building, right? Okay. So that includes your A to Z service. Depends on you. If you want to go a turnkey project, you give A to
one
Z
contract,
everything. or you can choose multiple contractors. You can do it on a labor contract, where your structure is done by one person, then you get your plastering done by some other person, your
interiors done by someone else.
Painting done, the electrical by some other person, plumbing by the other plumbers, whatever. But we would genuinely suggest to go with one contractor, which makes our life much easier. Rather than going, we always think in India, okay, why don't we do on a labor contract? We'll save a lot of money. But here it's different. It's better you go with one contractor and get your things done.
Okay. And then, so I'm assuming, so you got the architect to do everything.
Yes.
But you were giving the input in terms of what you want out of it.
Exactly.
So it's villas, yeah?
Villas.
Yeah, all villas.
All villas.
Okay. So you tell the the consultant, I want a modern home or I want a traditional home.
Yes.
And then they give you, let's say, how many designs?
We give them the designs actually. He asked us, so this
like you get it off of Google?
Off of Google, Pinterest and everything. Yeah, that's the best.
It's like a dream home. It's like building a dream home. Yeah.
So you get all those designs. So we give them the input and then he puts his idea of what he can do, give his best.
Okay.
And then we freeze on one of the options was given by him.
Okay. And then the interiors as well. I mean, not just the facade. Interiors also, you'll sit down and discuss with the consultant. I want Italian marble or I want this.
That's up to us, right? Yeah. That's up to our budget, what we want to put into the villa. So if I'm going to a developing area...
So this calculation will be given by the consultant or the contractor?
By the contractor. So we give them the inputs, what we want to put. For example, he'll give you a basic, he'll give you a 2x2 tile or 4x2 tile or whatever. Right? 8x4 tile, whatever you want. Or you want to put marble or granite or whatever. It's up to you. So the costing...
What did you put? Like luxury materials or like interesting premium stuff?
We have put granite on the kitchen and we put marble on the kitchen.
Yeah.
And we put granite on the steps and we put marble again on the flooring.
Yeah. And marble is expensive. Granite is not. Something like this.
Yeah, marble is expensive. Granite
marble is good quality.
And then for the other projects, what we did, we have put tiles, basic tiles for the flooring and everything.
Okay.
But granite on the staircases, we have given a different kind of an outlook. We have done some designing on the paneling on the walls to make it look a little luxury.
Oh, nice.
And we've also given a provision for the lift in case someone wants to have a lift. We have left a provision for that. But we are not providing the lift inside the building.
But if someone pays extra,
we can put the lift and they can use it. Because some of the buildings are G+2. So in future you might require a lift. And we didn't have bedrooms on the ground floor. So I think in future, if required, they can have a lift put up in the building.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. How do you calculate built-up area for people who don't know how to do it?
Built-up area.
What is the built-up area?
It depends on the plot size. For example, I'll give an example. So the first plot we bought was 4,400 square feet.
Yeah, just the plot land size.
Land size.
Yeah.
And we got a built-up area of 4,800 square feet. So about 1.2 of the size of the plot. So that's the maximum you get for a villa.
So you're going 2 meters deep into the plot.
Yes.
To leave the setback.
Yes.
And that's where you're building.
About 10 to 12 feet we leave it across.
Yeah.
Depends on what the permissions we get. And then we start a villa, the sizes.
Yeah. So the internal rectangle where you are building.
Yes.
That's the ground floor. Built up, then first floor built up.
And then the second floor.
And the
second floor on the roof. Basically, the second floor is called a roof. So you can make half of it as one bedroom, and then we can leave it as an open roof. So you can have the terrace open to you.
So this, wherever you put concrete in, that's called the built up.
That's called the built up area. Exactly.
Okay. And so basically on one floor you're putting 1,500 square foot or so.
50, approximately
15, 16.
Yes.
Okay. And then once you start construction, you've found a contractor.
Yes.
So I'm assuming you saw who was very popular there.
Yes.
Yeah. You got the guy.
Yes.
You sat down with them.
Yeah.
And let's say the architect, the consultant has given you a design.
Yes.
And there are multiple things in it. Now the contractor will tell you how much this will cost.
Yeah, he gives us a BOQ, the bill of quantities, and he gives us, approximately what's the cost going to be, plus and minus 10% or 5%, depending on the cost of material, which, can go up, can come down as well. So
if the Strait of Hormuz closes,
So always a buffer there. But he gives us the basic...
But even regardless, there's a buffer.
Regardless of any situation, we always have a buffer of 5 to 10%. That's so.
Because
That's to
contractors
cover
like
themselves.
to they like to anyway increase anyway.
Obviously, yeah. So you
Yeah.
and they like to cover themselves, right? They have to be safe because suppose I take something, if he's put a tile of say 60 rupees, that becomes 65 tomorrow. Sorry,
Yeah.
say 60 dirhams,
Yeah.
and that becomes 65 dirhams tomorrow. So that 5 dirhams has to be covered in that space, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
we give them that buffer.
Flexibility.
Now suppose we want to take something above 65, then we pay the difference of that
Okay.
to the contractor. So it's not in his pocket. That's our choice because we wanted something superior. We pay extra for that. Yeah, the difference amount.
You've done that?
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah.
So suppose our tile was say 60 dirhams, for example. So if we bought something for 80, so we have paid the difference of 20 to him.
Okay. Because you wanted the house to be more premium.
Yes, we wanted more premium.
Very cool. Okay. And then once you've got the final costing, now you start the process.
Yep.
You have to put up the billboard, the board hoarding.
Similar to what's in Dubai.
Yeah.
You have the boarding. You have to have your the investor's name, the owner's name, the contractor, the consultant, and your elevation with the structure G+2 and your phone numbers, whatever, and the built-up area. That has to be mentioned on the board. Yeah.
And then they just start coming into the plot?
And then, then the municipality comes and demarks your land.
Oh, they will do the fencing. You can't do the fencing, right?
They mark your land, so that's your part of land. Because suppose, Ajman was completely full of sand, right?
Yeah.
So we need to know where our plot exactly starts and ends. So I should not encroach the neighbor's land.
Yeah.
So the marking is done.
Yeah.
And then we start our...
down to the centimeter.
Yeah. So they do it.
Perfectly done.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
So that's done by them. And then we start our excavation and we have
so
the
when you
soil
do
test.
the excavation, the water supply and the electricity supply is already there.
It's already there by the government, yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
That's already there.
And the first process is to build the foundation.
Foundation, yes.
Yeah. And that's apparently the most expensive
That's
part.
the most expensive part. If you have a basement, but if you don't have a basement, it's okay.
Oh,
yeah.
But it takes time.
It takes time. That's the most time-consuming
part of the process
of the construction. After that, it's just your structures are coming up slabs
easy,
one by one. Yeah.
Yeah. So all you have to do as the developer is pay the contractor. They do this.
Yes.
You don't have to. You visit it, of course.
We have to visit. Obviously, we have to make sure that we visit and see. So we had one instance where the staircase was like this across since around.
What?
So we had to redo the entire thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like someone sitting in another country can just let it happen.
No, but if you're sitting in another country, you have to visit once in a while to check what's happening.
Yeah.
You just can't sit there and say, okay.
You can't be a passive investor.
No, you can't. You can't. In construction, it's always,
you have to be an active.
You have to be active. You have to at least visit once in 2 months and see what's happening.
Yeah.
Especially in the finishing stages, that's where most of your time is required because you make sure that the finished product comes out good.
Okay. Is the money already made when you buy the land or when you sell the property? If you
interesting question. This
yeah.
So we assume if the market like it was booming in 2021, it's already made when you buy the land. Okay, so you're not going to go wrong.
Yeah.
Right, with kind of buyers coming in, it was like amazing.
Yeah.
So you already made money there, and usually it's only when you sell you get the real profits. But so when you're buying the land, when you buy it at dead cheap prices, that in the worst case scenario also you're not going to lose money on this.
Yeah.
So your money is already made. So and if you have the holding capacity of even if things go haywire, if you have the holding capacity, then nothing like
real estate.
Nothing like real estate. Nothing.
Yeah. What's a bigger risk? Construction costs increasing or not being able to sell?
Construction costs increasing.
Okay.
Even if I hold the land for some time or the property for some time, I know if not now, after 2 years, it's going to give me money.
Yeah. What do you prefer, bigger plot or bigger built-up area? Which makes more money?
Bigger built-up area.
What?
No, sorry.
No, for you. Okay.
For me,
answer it as a developer and answer it as an end user.
What we have got the feedback right now, we bought certain small plots and a big plot. Now the small plots are not in demand. The reason for me saying this is, now the small plots are not in demand, which was there in 2021, 22, 23. Now anyone who comes, they want a larger plot size.
Yeah.
Even the built-up is little small, they're okay with it. But they want a bigger plot size. They want more outdoor space.
Yeah.
Not an indoor space. They're okay with, something, if it's a 4,000 square feet plot, they're okay with a 3,000 built-up or 3,500 built-up. But they want a huge space outside.
Yeah.
So that's the trend now, what we're seeing from last about a year.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a bigger plot, bigger size. They want to have a barbecue area outside on the ground floor. have a swimming pool on the ground floor.
Yeah.
So if someone is investing money in Ajman, they say it's going to be like anyone from Dubai investing, they look at it like a holiday home. So they want a bigger space and a comfortable space to live in.
Yeah.
Even the investors who are looking for end use have also come up to this kind of a logic now. Give me a bigger plot.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of viewings, say about 15 days ago, 2-3 clients coming there, and the same thing was, and the same they had the same mindset. We want a bigger plot.
Okay.
We're okay with the size of, but the plot is small, so we need more space outside.
Yeah. Okay. And as a developer, you prefer smaller plots, I'm assuming. All developers prefer smaller plots.
Yeah, obviously. In terms of your economics, smaller plots are good to build and sell. It sells fast, but it depends on, again, we have to see now, if you buy smaller plots, then you can't go to that premium segment. You have to limit yourself to a certain extent.
Yeah.
And then it works out for you.
Yeah.
If you're going to take a small plot and go for a premium development, then it's no use.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you
target audience changes.
Target audience changes completely.
Yeah.
It's a different target audience completely. Yeah. So if you're buying a smaller plot, then we will look at the economies of scale and then try to control our cost in such a way that we just limit ourselves to this kind of construction, and that's it.
Yeah.
Basic stuff, and just to keep them happy. But if you're going for a larger plot, then you have to give them something which is not in the market, something extra, something unique, something, which creates grabs their attention, and it's worth buying for this price.
Yeah. Let's talk numbers. So you bought the plot at 90 dirhams a square foot?
Yeah, this is not 90, say about a little more than 90. Yeah, and the cost of construction is way different than what it is in Dubai.
Uh-huh.
It is nearly, I would say, if Dubai is about, you can say about 2/3 of Dubai's cost is your Ajman's construction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much are you selling these for? These villas?
As price wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Total price, let's say.
We have different sizes. So assuming,
let them calculate the price per square foot.
Assuming, say, 2,400 square feet of plot, 2,800 built up, we are selling for about 1.6 million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is a townhouse. Villa.
A villa.
Villa. 1.6 million dirham villa.
Yeah.
Very cool. 3 bed.
4 bed.
4 bed.
4 bed.
And bigger sizes, what are they? The
bigger
ones you've got, right?
2.4, 2.5 to up to 3 million.
What's your biggest one, size-wise?
2.8 million, 4,500 built up, 3,400 square feet of land.
Very interesting. Okay. What's the service charge on these?
No service charges on these because open community, so it's up to you.
Up to you meaning it's not charity?
No, it's you have to take care of your plot. So there's no service charge. It's an open community.
So who's doing the garbage collection?
It's by the municipality. We have a garbage management from the municipality, from the government. So you have to pay them. There's a monthly charge on that.
Okay.
So they come and collect.
And that's it?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a different lifestyle over there. So this I'm talking about
there's no swimming pool. There's no
swimming pool. Even if you do a swimming pool, it's under
personal
your
one inside.
Yeah. So this is an open community, right? It's a free land, free kind of land. There you'll see a lot of villas in and around.
So there's no service charge.
No service charge.
Okay. And what's the rent like in that area?
Rent for a 4 bed at the moment is about 80 to 85,000.
Okay. 4 bed villa.
For a 4 bed villa.
Yeah. Okay. And if you built this same villas for purely rental return instead of sales, what would you change? You wouldn't make them this premium?
No, 100% not. Yeah, 100% not. So we would cut down on the cost. Yeah, that would help us, and it was give good returns. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What was it like building in India versus here? So what was the biggest shock moving from Indian development market to here?
In India, the process of getting your plan sanctions to your licensing, that's the hectic part.
Yeah.
That's a big headache than starting the construction in India.
Yeah.
So you have to wait for that processes. And that process takes a long time.
Why does it take a long time?
You know the reasons. You know the reasons why. I don't want to say it right now.
Yeah.
So you know it very well.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things involved over there. You have to keep everyone happy. So and then your things takes place. They move forward. And once that's done, and then once you start the construction, then you still have hiccups coming. You have still people coming in. This is not right, that is not right, and then you have your neighbors over there troubling you. We don't like this. They start complaining. So a lot of those factors were completely
Gone.
zero over here.
Yeah.
You had your peace of mind and you know what you were doing, and there's no one to ask you any questions.
Yeah.
You have your
What is your experience like when you go to the municipality and like the government relationship here?
Here it's very different. So everything
Yeah.
was done by the consultant.
Yeah.
We have hardly visited this thing. But
Yeah.
in India, we used to go there, we have to go there to meet this one, that one. So yeah, it's a different ball game altogether.
Yeah.
But Indian market is very different, and this
Yeah.
market is very different.
It's more headache for less money in India.
Yes, exactly. I would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And here, although your consultant did everything,
Yes.
but it was like all you did was just fund the project.
Yes.
Yeah. And design it and like,
Yeah.
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 You had the passion for it and yeah. Okay. What can Indian developers learn from however you want to answer this, what can they learn from the United Arab Emirates?
I think a lot of Indian developers have come here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Indian and Pakistani developers here already, So they know how the process is.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell anything, They very well know. And there are so many Indian developers who are doing multiple projects, not one, especially
Yeah.
in Dubai.
Yeah.
Ajman, I'm not aware of how many Indians are, but I've seen a lot of Pakistanis doing townhouses and
Yeah.
villas, They are filled over there in Ajman. It's like mini Pakistan in Ajman. With a lot of Indian groups as well getting in now,
Yeah.
getting a part. There is Tiger, which has got into
Yeah.
very close to where we are developing now. He's making a complete, Tiger downtown. So
Yeah.
a complete community of villas and apartments coming up over there of Tiger.
Okay. Is there anything that India does better than the UAE in the development market?
I think
Or
that
is it just demand?
No, it's the laborers. I think that's the only difference I feel. The
Yeah.
laborers back in India are much better and easy to coordinate. Here we have laborers from different countries, so that language barrier is always there. Unless you find a guy from your country, a lot of Bangladeshis are there who are in this construction
Yeah.
in this thing. So,
But you don't have to take care of that.
but if we have to explain something, we
Yeah,
want
yeah.
this to
Yeah,
be done,
yeah.
so they don't understand. But
Yeah,
if
yeah.
an Indian is there, what happens in India? It's very easy to explain them, and you get things done there
Yeah,
in case
yeah.
you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Language.
different.
Language is.
Yeah, language is one this thing. But yeah, it's okay. It's manageable.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I feel it's better in India, that the quality
Yeah.
of labor is much better there
Yeah.
in terms of your communication, and you want to get things done. It gets done much
Okay.
quicker.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But it gets done here
So
as
it's a
well. But it's
communication convenience.
communication convenience. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. And is it actually easier to become a developer here than what people think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel so. Yes.
Buy your land, hire people. That's it. No hiccup, no problem. The government doesn't like bother you.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at
And
all.
that's so surprising.
You have to follow the rules
for
and regulations.
anyone
laid down,
non-Indian
right?
watching this, they won't understand.
No, so you have to follow the guidelines. It's simple. You follow the rules and we don't trouble you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Actually, when we met, he told me at each step, the municipality comes and
Yeah,
checks.
so example, we finish the foundation, so we
Yeah.
have to pour the concrete right now. So the consultant comes and inspects it. He gives a green signal. Then he goes to the municipality, gets people from there in. So they come, they visit.
Someone
and-
actually physically comes
Yeah,
and
they come
visits.
and they come and visit, and they see if it's the structural drawing is matching and everything is fine. Then you get to pour the concrete.
Okay.
Then you fix up a date, and then your concrete is
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the next
So
step.
every slab, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every vertical stage
Yes.
they'll come.
Yes, they have to visit.
Yeah. Okay. And then okay, fine. So you shifted from India to here. What is the difference in lifestyle between India and here?
Massive, huge difference. I think.
Where are you staying? Right? Are you, Dubai or Ajman?
Dubai. I stay in
Okay.
Dubai.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have my own real estate company here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
so-
get to it. Yeah.
So I stay in Dubai. Yeah, business way.
What's the difference in lifestyle?
It's a huge difference. Yeah, it's a huge difference. I call it a cleaner version of India, basically.
Okay.
Because where I stay, a lot of Indians are there in and around. So it's a good, lively community. It's good. The lifestyle is way different here than what it is in India. The kind of infrastructure here is different. The experience for my children in school has been very different.
Yeah.
And they love going to school, which was not the case back in India. But here it's different. And a lot of difference in the lifestyle as you compare to India and here.
Okay. And there's one more thing because after speaking to you, I'm realizing that a lot of people are talking about Abu Dhabi. Okay. But I just want to remind people that the economy of Dubai is linked with Sharjah and Ajman.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Sharjah and Ajman have enough jobs and people because of Dubai.
Exactly.
So the real comparison is actually 3 Emirates together versus
one Emirate. Exactly.
Yeah,
I would say that.
Yeah.
Because you see,
It's not an easy comparison to
no,
make. Yeah.
you cannot compare Abu Dhabi with Dubai. Come on, Abu Dhabi is 70 times bigger than Dubai. You can't even you can't even compare that, with Dubai. And looking at Ajman, what I have noticed is whatever happens in Dubai, Ajman is trying to replicate the same thing. So it's following the lines of Dubai, and same thing I now see in Sharjah. If you go to see, the freehold properties have now started. You're getting good quality products now in Sharjah. But in terms of appreciation, what I see is right now is Dubai, and Sharjah is still growing, I would say.
Yeah.
You will not see that kind of appreciation what you have seen in Dubai. But Ajman and Dubai, I see, Ajman also will give you a good appreciation. Plus now Quain is one more city since Ras Al Khaimah, the Al Marjan, the casino coming up there. I think these four Emirates are going to benefit a lot. If that clicks up, and you're going to see a drastic change in the entire real estate market in these four Emirates in the coming future.
Okay. We had spoken about another thing, that the first time you visited the plot versus the next time, which was in a few months after that, you suddenly saw roads come up.
Not suddenly. I visited that the road work has started. So they had closed all the road work was going on. It was still mud.
It was
but when I came back after 6 months, so we had finalized the land and everything. Work was going on. So 6 months later, so say we visited in June, for example. I was here in November again. When I went to Ajman in November, I was like completely shocked. The roads were all done. The main roads had tar roads, no more mud roads, and there were parks opened behind the plots what we had bought. Parks were opened, so that gave us another boost. That the appreciation is already there. Plus a park coming in for children makes it much more good for families. And one more area where we had invested, same thing. Parks were done up, the roads were there, lights were there on the street. A complete change in 6 months. Complete change.
Okay. All right. So let's move into your because you've made some very interesting, done some interesting things as well in your investment career. Okay, that I think people would learn from. So we'll talk about food, since you love food first, because you had a fast food chain that you did.
In India. Back in India, I had a small fast food chain.
Okay.
So it was called 5-Star Chicken. It's a Thai brand from Thailand. From CP Foods. So I don't know if someone has been to Bangkok and Thailand, they'll know CP Food kiosk. In many of the places you'll find them. They give you fried chicken, similar to KFC. So we had our own buildings in India. So I thought, to myself, we have this space. So I saw this concept growing in Bangalore, of this. And they started with Bangalore, because Bangalore being the IT hub and people coming from various cities. So I thought, I was seeing this, and I thought, what is this new brand? Let me try. So I'm a foodie as well, so I went trying around. So I tasted the fried chicken. It was much better than KFC. So I thought, okay, this is interesting. So they have different flavors. They have your Thai flavor, Thai crispy they call it, which is non-spicy, and they have something called crunchy masala, which is spicy. I thought that gives a kick to the Indians, spicy. We all like spicy food. So I thought this is something good. So I just sat down and thought,
and as a developer, I have so much space.
So I had a small space. So we had a small space in the setback area. So I met these guys, the CP Food or the 5-Star Chicken owners, and then I asked them, what is the process of getting a franchise, and what does the franchise cost? And I'm quite interested, because I have a couple of buildings here and I have some space. What is the minimum space requirement for a kiosk to put in? So they said it's about 80 to 100 square feet. That's it. And we'll guide you on how the things are done, and the SOPs are all set, and the supply of the products are from there, from their factory itself. So everything is in-house for them. So okay, let me try this. So there's not a big investment, and something with a kiosk coming up would be something nice to do. So I set up 2 kiosks in a building of mine. And then
no rent.
Rent was there, but I would say, it was a nominal rent.
To yourself.
To the company. So it was a good experience. We started with it, and then it just kicked off. It did pretty well, alhamdulillah. So I would not say it. So 2014 to 2019 was the period where this brand was doing pretty well in Bangalore especially.
So the only reason I brought this up is to explain that anything you do, like if you can identify your target audience.
Yes.
Because you told me in front of your building there was a liquor store.
Yeah.
People would come get their beers or whatever drinks.
Yeah, and buy buckets of chicken. It's not pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
We used to sell buckets of chicken on weekends, you know. It was like 2 buckets, 3 buckets, 4 buckets. So it's buckets of chicken going Friday, Saturday and Sunday was like crazy.
Yeah.
And you'll not believe it. Being a kiosk doing this kind of business was crazy.
Yeah. So city center.
Yeah.
Young people working.
Yes.
Liquor store in front of you.
You
give them fried chicken. So if you know your target audience.
Spicy chicken as well.
Whether that's real estate or any business, like you have to know who you're selling to. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to identify your customers. That's it. And you have to go and
solve a problem.
Yes. For them. Yeah. It's not that you, for example, in real estate, you buy like how we spoke earlier was, you buy a small plot and you make a luxury project and it doesn't sell. It's
like a few in the market.
Yeah, exactly. So it won't. Obviously, it won't. You're catering to a different segment of people. So you have to identify exactly what you want to sell and at what price range. That's why the market research is very important. So it's very important you study the in and around area and what kind of people are living there and what is their kind of ticket size of buying. And it's better to see what transactions have happened and taken place in those areas.
Yeah.
So it's better you also visit the land department and find out exactly what's the trend here in these areas and particular area and this particular area. So you get a different, completely different mindset of people in different areas. So research is very, very important before you start anything, anywhere, be it real estate or your restaurant or food business, anything. Research is very, very important.
On the topic of research, let's talk about Turkey.
Turkey, that's
you invested in Turkey as well.
Yeah, we invested in Turkey as well. So apart from investing in Dubai, we thought, let's try something elsewhere. So my dad was very keen in investing in Turkey, Istanbul. So we actually initially had plans to invest in commercial retail unit basically. But the surprising part was we met a lot of brokers in Istanbul. We went to a lot of areas in Istanbul, and the best part was this is a store where Vodafone is there, and right next to it is say Burger King. So we asked him, what is the sale price of this? Both are similar size units. He says this is about $250,000. This is about $300,000. I said, this is a smaller unit and this is a bigger unit. What do you mean? And both are in the same area. He said, no, the smaller the space, the bigger the value in commercial space. I didn't understand this. And then he took us to a particular, little more further. There's a big supermarket. And there was about, I think, both put together, there was a size. And that was for $280,000. I said, same area. I didn't understand this logic. And there's a huge difference in the rentals as well.
Yeah.
So there was something which didn't go in our minds. Then we thought, okay, let's look at the residential section of properties and how it is. So we saw a couple of them off-plan thing with the agents,
Yeah.
It's a different scenario for them. So we found a couple of agents. We went around looking for residential properties and finally liked one of them. And we decided to go for it full cash and on discounts, whatever they were giving us at the time. It looked very lucrative on paper. And it was from a very well-known developer. The top developer, they say, in Turkey. So we went ahead and bought that property, and we were told that once you pay the entire amount, you'll get the title deed within a month or two, and the construction would finish in about 2.5 years. We said, okay, fine. So we transferred the amount, the property was purchased, and when it came to the title deed time, there were reasons again. Started up, no, we'll do it, the work is going on, this, that. And then after a lot of follow-up, we got an email saying that the title deed will be given only once the building is completed.
Okay.
So now that was a shocker to us. Reason being, I'll tell you what happened. So as a foreigner, when you purchase in Turkey, every property you purchase, whether it's residential or a non-residential, you have to pay VAT.
Yeah.
And the VAT percentage differs from area to area. So if it's in a remote area, it's about 1% and it goes up to 18%. So the area which we bought, the VAT rate was 18%.
God.
So we applied for the VAT exemption.
They told you? Or?
Yeah, they told us. But we had this exemption since we are foreign investors. We get this exemption of 18% VAT. And once you claim the exemption of VAT, you cannot sell the property for 3 years.
Okay.
After receiving the title deed. That was the whole thing, right? And we were told 1 year by the agent. It was already changed to 3 years. We were not told 3 years.
Okay.
Okay. They told us after making the payment, once you get the title deed, and you have to hold it for 1 year, and then you can sell your property.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So when we started talking to lawyers over there and everything, we're not getting a title deed. Then the lawyer said, and I said, this VAT exemption also we have claimed, and it's already been 3 years now. So once I get my title deed, I want to sell it. The lawyer said, who said you can sell it right now? You cannot. You have to wait for 3 years. I said, 3? They told me 1 year. No, it's changed. And it's only from the date of when you receive the title deed, the 3 years begin. So what about my loss of 3 years? Because they told me the title deed is going to come the day you make the full payment.
Yeah.
Which had not come. So this was a kind of a very shocking experience for us, which we never face in the UAE.
Yeah.
Here the rules are very clear, and it's very transparent from the land department and everything, from the developer as well. But
this is not the most shocking part. Wait. That is
so
the
then,
shocking part.
Then we waited for the handover. The project was completed, and then they said, we have to sign certain documents. And we said, okay, fine, we'll sign the documents. So, and there they had written that due to our inability of making payments, we are now cancelling this particular agreement. And so they had two companies basically, the developer. Within the company, I don't know for what reason they had, for tax saving or something. So they said, we are transferring the property to our main company. So they are taking over. So we're going to, we need a signature on this letter that, you have no objection in transferring this. We have already paid us the amount. So we are now going to pay to this particular company.
Yeah.
So this particular company is now going to take the charge and going to submit for your title deeds and everything. But I said the letter says something else.
Yeah.
The letter doesn't say so, that you're going to transfer this to this.
Yeah.
So we went back to Istanbul, got a lawyer, hired a lawyer, got a lawyer in place. By very difficulty, we got a meeting set up in the developer's office with the finance team to understand what exactly is happening. And the worst part is the language. They don't understand English. So, it's always in that, Turkish language. So that the communication gap was very big, and so I had to take a lawyer who then spoke to them, then got the documents rectified.
Yeah.
And the funny part was we got a possession of the of the property,
title deed,
but no title deed.
Oh. Okay.
And then now we said, since it's been about 4 years now, we got the possession, and the title. We got the possession last year, so it's been 1 year now. Where's the title deed? So every day, one more reason, this reason, that reason. No one is responding from the developer side. Finally, we had to send a notice from the court to the developer. Only then the process started. And finally, after I met you, I got my title deed last week. So the title deed has finally come in our hands. But it's come with a condition that we cannot sell the property for next 3 years. We have to hold it. So if we want to sell now, we have to pay the VAT. The VAT is now increased to 20%. Plus the penalty interest, whatever is going to be put in. So
what are the returns? You rented out?
Just rented it out, yeah. About 5.5-6%. Plus there are taxes and everything. And the worst part is, when we invested, when we invested, the value of the currency was different, and today it's very different. There's a huge devaluation of the currency of lira. So, but in dollars. So what we have to do now is, though we get our rents in lira, so we have to immediately make sure we convert it into dollars. Otherwise, if we wait for some time and again it devalues, then we get lesser dollars in our pocket. It's better you convert it at the same time. So that's the major hiccup was the devaluation of the currency, which is the opposite in the UAE. I think the investments here are much better. You have a stable currency in place. In terms of Indian rupees to dirhams, it's always it's appreciating. The dirham appreciates more than lira. Lira is almost equal to Indian rupee now. So when we invested, it was about one lira was about 6.7 Indian rupees. Today, 1 lira is equal to 2 rupees.
So that's like 1/6 gone.
But that's.
But you've got a home in Turkey.
But we have a home in Turkey. The only started with it. We have an asset in Turkey. Yeah, we have something in Istanbul right now. Yeah, it's rented out. So okay,
Yeah.
let's see. We'll wait and
Yeah.
see how the market plays out. Because I expect the Turkey market also to pick up
Yeah.
in the next coming years. Let's see how it goes. We'll wait and see.
Okay. Now let's talk about your company here.
Yeah.
Because you also have, I don't know how many things you do, man. You also have. Is there any business you'd like to leave?
No, it's all.
Because you've also got your own real estate company.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I started this with a partner of mine, my brother-in-law, basically. Yeah. So he's into financing, works for a company in US. So we both started together, and we thought, chalo, let's see. So as a first-time buyer in Dubai, I had certain hiccups when I bought some properties. So, I had to face a lot of challenges. I didn't know what an Ukud was,
Yeah.
what an SPA was, and how do I get my documentation, and
Yeah.
what is the handover process, what is snagging. Nothing was told to me. So
Yeah.
the first property purchase taught me a lot of things, and I realized there are so many people over here would be facing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I started real estate company thinking that if I give a better service in terms of I give everything all in one,
Yeah.
from buying to selling to renting to managing
Yeah.
to taking care from A to Z services from my side. I think I can do a better job than most of the others doing
Yeah.
here. So that inclined us to start off a company. So we started a company, Wealthcraft Real Estate, in Dubai in 2023, and then we started operations basically in 2024. Jan 2024 was our operation when we started. So back then I was hopping on and off Dubai. So I was here for a month and a half, and then back to India because I had some construction going on there as well. So I was just hopping in between here and there. And then finally I decided, no, this cannot be done. So I have to be in Dubai to take care of it. So I decided to move to Dubai completely with my family. And that's when I've been completely taking care of real estate over here. So I've been mostly in Dubai itself right now, taking care of my real estate company.
Yeah. What do you think is the difference in the two markets, Bangalore and Dubai? Let's say.
See, India is a self-consumption market, so you have a lot of buyers there. So the risk of property prices falling down is lesser, but in terms of currency devaluation that's the biggest game changer because your rupee is losing value. So
your net worth internationally is losing your net worth.
Exactly. So internationally you're losing money. Yeah. But if you're in India, you think you're making money. But again, the inflation eats it up. If you go end of the day, the expenses also are increasing day by day. So it matches up to that. So if someone says I've doubled my money in 2 years, 3 years,
inflation is faster in India.
Inflation is faster. Yeah, it's much more. You can see the expenses right now also.
Yeah.
Right? But here, if you invest here, the thing is the upside. It's not that case. The upside is less over here. Sometimes some properties do give you a very good upside, very good capital appreciation. But the rentals here are much better than India. Indian, especially residential properties. Now I'm not talking about commercial properties. That's a whole different ball game in India. So if you take a residential property in India, your after taxes, your net return is 1.5% or 2% at the most. Yeah. In Dubai, after all taxes, I still make about 6%.
Yeah,
that's net.
There's no taxes. After service charges.
But if I'm a resident in India, so this is very important thing which I see. A lot of brokers telling the Indian buyers, okay, if you buy in Dubai, there's no taxes. I'm sorry, you have to be a non-resident if you want to claim that benefit. That you have to be outside India for at least 6 months to claim that you don't pay any taxes in India. Tax-free status, exactly. So you stay in India, you buy a property in Dubai, you're still going to pay these taxes in India.
Yeah.
As per the Indian income tax rules, right? You have to pay. So even then, your net returns would be far better than
above 6
and Indian properties. No, not above 6. It'll be about 5, 4.5, 5.
After tax.
After taxes, because in India you get a 30% reduction or a rebate on the rental straight away. So if your rental is about say 100,000 dirhams, you're paying tax only on 70,000 dirhams. So the 30,000 is like part of your maintenance. The government gives you a deduction on that.
Yeah.
So you're paying taxes only on the 70%. So your net returns still are much better than India for a residential property. You can't say it's tax free. It's not tax free at all if you're a resident Indian. Yeah, but if you're a non-resident Indian, it's a tax free income for you. It's all your money, obviously. And when it comes to commercial properties, I think it's equally good. It's the same. The kind of return what commercial property in Dubai is giving you, it's the same returns what you get in India. I think right now Dubai is giving you much better. At the moment, I think barring the situation right now, but I think before that the returns in commercial property in Dubai were much more better than India's. But the appreciation in India was again again the inflation is there, so you have to see the difference. But I see the commercial right now. I see potential in commercial properties in Dubai, and the retail especially. I think these are two segments which the investors should really look into it, because we are short of offices and retail spaces in Dubai. I think these are the next game changers for investors who want to invest. That's what I feel. Commercial segment and the retail segment is one everyone should look into it.
Commercial actually started, retail started in 2021.
21, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
roughly.
Yes.
That's when developers saw that, we need to sell something.
Exactly. Otherwise, developers were holding on to it.
Yeah.
But I think, now they've realized, that's, and that also gives them a premium, right? It gives them a premium as well.
And it's shell and core for them.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is the best kind of asset to have.
100%.
Because it makes the highest amount of returns.
100%.
And stress-free returns.
100%. A retail is always a safer bet than any other project, right? Any other product.
Yeah.
Retail is a retail.
Yeah.
And again, it not all.
But it's not for everyone.
It's not everyone's cup of tea.
Because if it doesn't rent for 6 months, it doesn't rent for 6 months.
Yeah.
Takes time to find someone, but once they come,
it
10
comes.
years, 15 years, no headache.
You get a long term, You get a long term lease. And if you get a good client, then you're set.
Yeah.
Right?
Good tenant,
Yeah.
Why real estate though? You told me you were very passionate about food and real estate.
Yeah, but real estate has been in our blood.
Yeah.
So I always had that passion and hunger for, I love construction. Ultimately, I want to get into construction. So I thought, real estate market in India is very different. I've done real estate there as well.
Yeah.
But in a very small scale, just trying out and to understand. But here it is very different. It is much more regularized, and it's a different ball game. I enjoy what I do right now. It's not like you're just running around to sell anything and everything. It's a different experience in Dubai. You're selling a lifestyle along with a project. So that's the biggest difference in selling real estate in India versus Dubai. Yeah.
What have you seen, like the weird things that developers do here? Is it better in India or is it better here in terms of how they do?
In terms of?
Let's say allocation or EOI, stealing your clients and unethical things like this.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same in India. That's the brokers are very different over there. Trust me, it's a different ball game.
Yeah.
And I think Dubai is way better in those terms. Yeah.
Even after all the unethical little bit, here or there.
100%.
It's still better.
100% better.
Yeah. Even for the broker.
100% better.
Yeah.
100%. You cannot compare the
You make
Indian
it sound like India's like shit.
No, not like shit. It's good. It's a good country. It's a good country. It's a good money. It has future. But you still have the upside in India. I would agree with that as well. But if you want to take I always believe that everyone should have something outside. You should experience an investment outside and see. You should compare the investment. You'll then understand the market exactly.
Yeah.
Investing in India is different. Investing abroad is different.
Yeah.
So I think everyone should, if they have the capacity to do it, if they have the liquidity, they should invest abroad and taste how it is. And once they get the taste of what's here, I'm sure they will say the opposite thing what they're saying now. So that's a simple thing. So you need to experience and you need to keep a step out of.
It's important to have investments in everything like gold, stock market.
Just diversify
little bit of everything.
Just diversify.
And then what's working, you double down on that.
Exactly.
Yeah, what you understand and.
See, it's obvious that not you're not going to put all your eggs in one basket, right?
Yeah.
You obviously, even me as an investor, I'll have my properties in India because I know what India is capable of, and India always has a future, and it's always going to be a developing country. It's always been in that growth era. So the growth is going to be there in India, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But the growth here could be significantly different because you have people from all over the world coming and investing in Dubai, right? India is restricted to a certain segment of people which are within India itself. Most of them are within India, and there are not much foreign direct investments happening in India in terms of real estate purchase, right? But in Dubai, it's different. We have people from all over the world coming in buying here.
Yeah.
So that gives you an exposure to the entire world as compared to one particular country.
Yeah.
That's the basic. That's a huge difference. So I feel that's why you see a lot of upsides here, and you have to be ready for the downsides.
Yeah.
Because there are going to be sellers who are going to be desperate to sell at some price at some point of time at different situations of everybody.
I think that doesn't have anything to do with your investment.
No.
If someone in your building wants to sell right now temporarily for a cheaper price, how does it matter to you?
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Okay. What are your favorite developments right now, areas right now that you like
Right
selling?
right now I would say Dubai South. Yeah, it's the most underrated area.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you agree with me or no,
Yeah.
but I see a lot of potential in Dubai South, especially with Imar also in and around those
Yeah.
that entire pocket. I think that's the
Yeah.
next go area. With we saw what happened with Rod District, right?
Yeah.
Again, the same belt, the Palm
Yeah.
Jamal Ali, the Expo City, Dubai South. Um, uh, that's the belt I see next. That's the next belt I
Yeah.
see growing, and you have to be patient with that. You can't expect
Yeah. It's
big
not the
money.
flip
No,
kind.
it's not the flip kind. But I would say that's the safest bet right now in terms
Yeah.
of the kind of investment budgets. If you want to have, if you have a lower budget, I think those areas are best right
Yeah.
now to
Even
invest.
higher budget, Heights by Imar or
Yeah, that's why if you go, if you
Oasis.
want to go again, Oasis
Yeah.
and Heights, that's a higher ticket size. But for an entry investor who wants to come
Yeah.
in and is confused with
and
various
has,
developments,
and can wait for some time.
yeah, if he's okay with waiting for 3 years, 4 years, it's going to be a game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah, once that Al Maktoum airport is done,
Yeah. That's
it
6 years,
starts
7 years
operation.
away.
Yeah, but yeah, 5 years away from the first phase
Yeah.
starting. Yeah, so you would start seeing the
Growth.
upside in growth in next 3-4 years.
Yes,
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely is going
Yeah.
to be there.
What about Palm
stick
Jebel
in
Ali?
this. That's an area that's an interesting area to work with. Yes, I think I see a lot of potential there. As I told you, the entire belt of that side is
Yeah.
then is the next growth.
Yeah.
It's the next
Corridor,
growth corridor.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Abu Dhabi?
I haven't really stepped into Abu Dhabi to be honest here, so
Yeah.
I have no comments on that because I haven't even studied the market of Abu Dhabi. But a lot of my agents who are working with me are telling me we should enter Abu Dhabi and see. And a lot of clients whom we have spoken to who have listings with us, they are like, we have a property in Abu Dhabi, we want to sell it. So I said I don't deal in Abu Dhabi, but they had bought it
Yeah.
to some other agent, and so we're just trying to figure out how do we go about that. Let's see. But I think there is future, but it's going to be a very slow. It's not going to be like Dubai.
Yeah.
Obviously, because there's a vast land available there. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we haven't seen the resale transactions much in Abu Dhabi, right?
Yeah.
I think it's 37, 40, 47, 45% of resales so far of properties.
Less maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
less maybe, yeah. So we have to wait for to see how the liquidity comes in over there
Yeah.
in the near future, because I don't see many resale transactions happening. So only once you get to see the resale transaction and what prices are they going at, and then we'll come to know how Abu Dhabi market is.
Yeah.
But it's an early market right now, but still it's an expensive market to get into.
Yeah.
It's for a different segment of investors,
Yeah.
right? Who understand. Again, it's a
Yeah.
5-6 years wait. Again, it's
Yeah.
not going to be a flip kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Beat any project, you have to have patience over there.
Yeah. What would you say to a new investor coming into the UAE on how to design a portfolio, how to think about it?
A new investor coming in, first of all, I would like to understand what the goal of the investor is. But we have to understand whether it's going to be for a short term or for a longer period of time. So depending on his goal, whether he wants capital appreciation or he wants a rental return. So we have to then analyze and give him. If it's for ROI, then we look at ready properties as an option for him, depending on the budget what he has again.
Yeah.
And if he is looking for capital appreciation, then we have to look at developing areas like Dubai South, all those growth corridors where he can
Yeah.
make money. But he has to be patient enough to do that. So it all depends on what the goal is, and are they okay with off plan, and what is their budget, and what is their financial liquidity condition right now. So if he has money ready, then I would always incline towards a ready property. Your income
Yeah.
starts, right? But if you have money, if you want to go for a capital appreciation and you want to stick on for a off plan for a longer period of time, you have that capability and the patience, and then off plan is something I would incline. But again, it depends on which developer we choose. Everything is
Yeah.
on the area, and the developer is very, very important. It's not the payment plan.
It's not just location.
Not location. No, not
It's-
location. I would say location
Because
matters.
this I've been speaking to a lot of people.
See, location
Yeah.
matters, but I would say developer also matters much
Yeah.
more than the location,
Yeah.
right? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, developer matters more. For example, if Imar makes something in
A random location.
yeah,
You go buy it.
exactly. So tomorrow you're going to get a premium for that.
Yeah. Interesting story. I used to do some transactions in the Hills too, and everywhere really. And I used to get buyers who were confused between the Hills 2 and Emar South. So they ended up going for Emar South. So I asked them, like, it's so far away. At that time, 2019, 2021, there was no airport announcement. Okay, nobody knew about it. But Emar South used to sound like, I don't know what Emar is thinking. You get my point? Like,
I
why are they
know.
going there? Like, who told them to go there? There's no demand there. And that's what I used to tell buyers. Like, there's no demand there. I was like 2 years into the market, okay? Then turns out they announced the airport and that's jumped to 3 times in prices.
Yeah.
So if Emaar went somewhere, it was beyond my imagination what it was, but the prices jumped 3 times when
So
the announcement came.
I'll give a big example of this one. When we came here as investors in 2021, Dubai Hills is the biggest example.
Yeah.
Right? So Dubai Hills was nothing. No one wanted to go there
Yeah.
in Dubai Hills.
Yeah.
I met an investor a couple of days ago. So we were just talking. He said, I had one of my family members come in from India. So he's been here since 25 years. So he took them to Dubai Hills. He said, buy a villa here. And he said, who's going to buy here? This is all sand. Because at that time, you were getting villa plots in Dubai Hills. So he's like, no, I don't want to invest. There's only sand here. Who's going to come and stay here?
Yeah.
Fast forward to today, it's one of the most wanted communities in Dubai, right? So similarly, and one more thing was that a lot of people, I don't know if you're aware of this, a lot of agents sold Damac Hills by showing Dubai Hills. A lot of that. I have met investors who said we are buying Dubai Hills, and the property is in Damac Hills. They didn't even know where the difference between Damac Hills and Dubai Hills. So a lot of investors I've met who had this confusion as well. So they were sold Damac Hills and not Dubai Hills.
Okay.
So that's the kind of experience I saw of late recently. And but any area I go, I think when Dubai gives its infrastructure, they make sure it's ddone.
Yeah.
And the new Latifa bin Hamdan
And there are
Street project,
certain developers who will get the infrastructure done.
100%. See, for example, where Imar goes,
infrastructure follows,
you know there's something coming up, there. Something big is going to come up. So if Imar is there in Dubai South with 4 projects, Imar had 4 projects.
5.
Sorry,
Expo.
Yeah. So 5
Everyone
projects.
forgets Expo.
Yeah. 5 projects. Then you imagine what's going to be there. You don't have to speak much about it.
Yeah.
So you'll see it yourself 5 years from now. Okay, what is this? And one more interesting project is Dubai Creek Harbour, which I really
you just sold,
which I just sold, but it's one of the I think that's also a very good project to look into. But it's a long-term game again. And you'll stand up making money there as well.
A lot of people are saying that online. I've seen, and I still don't know how to think about this, but that the appreciation and the gains for Creek Harbour have already happened.
How? It's only 30% complete, 35% completed right now.
Yeah. Right? So you think the one beds, for example, 2 million dirham one beds have more of an upside left?
100%. I feel, I see one beds going up to about 2.8 to 3 million max.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not now, obviously, at about 5 to 6 years from now, yes. With 70% of the area yet to develop and a lot coming in and around Dubai Creek Tower, which is going to start up soon. And once that does, I think once that's the work, basically it's all stuck because of that. Once that work is started and it resumes, then you will see a complete different change of mind of people and investors towards Dubai Creek Harbour. That's one of the most underrated area as of now, of community as of now. But and it's under control of Imar right now. So when Imar is there, you're not bound to lose money. You're obviously going to make money, but again you have to be patient with it. I know the returns right now are good. Are good. They're not bad because I also have a unit over there in Dubai Creek Harbour. It's giving me good decent returns. I'm not I'm okay with it as of now. But the community has evolved from what it was. Because when I came as an investor in 2021, and when I went there was nobody over there in Dubai Creek Harbour. Hardly anyone to be seen. But fast forward today, it's like filled with people. It's become a complete different area. So today, if you ask me Dubai Hills versus Dubai Creek Harbour, I would obviously incline towards Dubai Creek Harbour, right? Because Dubai Hills is almost the community is almost done. So the upside here is limited, but I still see a good upside in Dubai Creek Harbour in the coming future. 100%.
Because so many major things are left.
Left.
So even if people can't imagine one beds going above 2.2 million and 2 beds going above 3.4, 3.5,
easily,
it can still happen just because you can't imagine it today.
Exactly. So this is what people told right earlier as well. For example, let's take Dubai Hills itself. This was what Dubai Hills was told. No one is buying Dubai Hills. But today, fast forward today, the villas are selling at 17, 16, 18, 20 million. But
because I also remember during COVID, I used to think, are the people who buy Emaar, are they crazy? Because they're paying just over $1 million for a one bed. or they're paying about 2 million or so for 2 beds. What are they thinking? Because that time, next door, you could get it much cheaper. But now, that seems like a steal deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Emaar has made its brand value. So there's no comparison of Emaar with anyone else, right? For example, now if we see the D3 launch, the edit by Mirage, how much is a 2-bedroom selling for? 4 million.
Yeah.
4.5 million. 2-bedroom. Facing the same creek, you can see the creek hub on the other side, and you're on this side of it.
Yeah.
The same thing is selling because you're closer to downtown and Business Bay. It's selling for 4.5 million. So aren't people buying?
Yeah.
So just keep this in mind.
Palm Jebel Ali is also for 4.5 million, backside facing.
Exactly. So if I'm getting something which is facing the creek tower,
what would you choose out of Palm Jebel Ali 2-bed, 4.5 million, D3 for 4.5 million 2-bed, and Creek Harbour 3.4, I think.
See, I would choose a Creek Harbour because of the the landmark coming over there. In terms of my rental potential, as an ROI and an upside, I would look at a safer bet than any of these. Yeah. Palm Jebel Ali has a long way to go.
Yeah.
It has next at least 10 years to go.
Yeah. So you need the holding capacity for it. But that's such a trophy asset. Once it's built, you won't want to sell it.
Yeah. Once you but you will get your chances again over there in Palm Jebel Ali.
Okay.
You'll get your chances over there. It's not that you won't. You will get chances.
To enter.
Yes. As compared to Creek Harbour, here you won't get chances because a long way to go.
Yeah.
And it's double the size of Palm Jumeirah. The construction in Palm Jumeirah is still going on. So you can imagine here it's going to take how long for things to be, to reach the level where Palm Jumeirah is today.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I look at. So, but yeah.
So in your eyes, affordable market, go to Dubai South?
Yes.
For upside and in the future, it'll get great ROI as well.
100%.
Yeah. Mid market, go to Creek Harbour.
Yes.
Luxury market, where do they go?
Palm Jebel Ali. You want luxury? Go to Palm Jebel Ali, or you come to downtown, or you go to D3 by Mirage. That's your luxury segment.
And ultra high end, what do they get?
Ultra high end, you go to Oasis by Emaar. Again, you choose your projects, your product as per your, the capacity what you have.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a luxury villa, I think nothing better than Oasis by Emaar.
Okay.
In today's time, nothing better. But I see a lot of demand in Dubai South as well for villas. If you have noticed, I don't know if you've been working in that area, but of late I've been seeing a lot of demand for villas over there in Dubai South. Yeah. And I've seen people coming with checks and just closing deals over there in Emaar South. So it's something where people are, again, it's the entire airport story.
If you get land, would you build there?
100% I would. So we had, this is an interesting story again. So we went to Jebel Ali Hills to see land. So that is a 10,000 square feet plots over there. A different kind of an atmosphere. So when I went there first in 2023, there was nothing. And it had rained a week before we had come. And it was like complete water patches here. And just, again, sand, what we had seen in Ajman, something. So, and being closer to Abu Dhabi, we didn't find it that interesting. And then it's a big size of plot. You can make only one villa over there. 5,800 square feet was the build-up. And then if you want to you could make a second villa as well. Therefore, the broker told us, and where you have to apply for an NOC from Dubai Holdings to get that. And you have to pay certain, I think 40 dirhams or something per square feet to get the permission for the second villa.
Okay.
But the catch was, even if you construct two villas, you will have only one diva and one diva meter. Yeah. You can't sell them separately. So for me to develop and sell it separately was not possible.
Yeah.
So what was the better place was to again put money in Ajman and see better we buy two individual plots and sell it.
Yeah.
So this was one catch we found. But if you wanted to retain for ourselves, looking at the future and build it and rent it out, would have been a good buy. But it's too far away from all the city centers. And
so any new sort of developer that's coming in, that's a good place to test. For Dubai construction,
I would say Dubai South is good. But Dubai South is not giving anything on resale as
small plots.
So not small plots, they have bigger plots, again apartment plots. But you have G+4, G+6 size. So I think that's a good new developer can start small and see how it goes over there, right? It can be a tried and test market for him to check it out. Rather than coming to an expensive place like I also see a potential in Jeddah. right
Yeah.
now, because after it's been freehold,
Yeah.
it's been a
More plots
more
begin.
sleeping giant.
Yeah.
It's been sleeping since a long time, but now finally it's getting it's getting its
Sleeping because it was leasehold.
yeah.
Yeah.
And only GCC buyers were allowed, right?
Yeah.
So now it's a freehold thing, and now a lot of developers are now hunting for properties in Jeddah,
Yeah.
And the smartest one is Azizi, who's already got in with a lot of plots over there already.
Yeah.
So let's see how Jeddah.
No matter what you say
plans
about
are going.
Azizi knows how to buy plots.
Yes, 100%.
I've always noticed that. Have you noticed it?
Azizi
All
always,
their plots have unobstructed views on one
yes,
side. Yeah.
Azizi
Corner
always
plots.
has. Azizi and Bengati, these two, I don't know, but these two are
Bengati
always.
will buy all plots.
Well, Bengati has some excellent plots, good plots.
Yeah.
Good plots.
No, they buy so many plots. Some of them are bound to be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And entire Jeddah, you see, now even Majan side, you have Bengati launching left and right with more to come.
Yeah.
That's one again.
But as developers, when a lot of you start eyeing the same plot and the price goes up, then the development won't make sense. So there's a risk of
That is.
that as well.
That is going to be there.
Actually, this is my theory, okay? You tell me if you think I'm right. Suddenly, after 23, when you actually came, 23, 24, DLRC and Majan picked up. 24, 25.
There's also one more interesting story I'll tell you about DLRC. Good ones,
Yeah.
huh? Good observations.
Yeah.
So,
You know why I picked up? In my opinion, because JVC got expensive. Because JVC plots are very little left. So the developers who are going there, the landowners must be asking crazy prices,
100%.
which is Nikhil.
Yes.
And then they must have thought,
landowner is not Nikhil. Nikhil's already sold lands to different
individual people.
Yeah, individual people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get those lands. Master developer is Nikhil.
Yeah.
But the lands are also with a lot of individuals.
And those kind of big lands, apartment lands, you can hold on forever.
No, there's a condition of 3+3
3
in
years.
Dubai. So 3 years, you
No,
get to
but
start.
there are some plots that are sitting empty in.
You get penalties and fines for those, no?
Oh, you can pay the penalty.
Yeah, so you have the penalty and fines coming
Yeah.
up. So basically, what I have seen now in plots are in Dubai, they give you a 3+3 period.
Yeah.
So 3 years to start a construction, 3 years to finish construction. So you have a total holding period of 6 years.
Yeah.
So they have put this. I think they are starting.
But if you
to put
transfer to someone the 3
then,
plus 3
I
restarts.
have to check that one because this was a question asked by one investor 2 days ago to me,
Yeah.
and I was not aware of this one. So I want to check this one with what happens if I sell the land, say after holding it for 2 years. So does he get 1+3 or does he get again 3+3?
Yeah.
Right. So that's one thing I have to clarify and check out and find out.
So the developers must have thought that JVC now the economics are not making sense.
Yeah.
Because the plot prices are crazy. Let's all go to Majan. Majan, nothing. There's no infrastructure. Now it got announced with the roads and everything. But back then there was nothing except cheap plots.
Yes.
That's why they went.
Yes.
And they all rebranded it as Al Barari Views and
Today I'll tell you what I was thinking. Just talking to my client a couple of days ago. So I was telling him, when I went to DLRC in 2023, no, 22 or 23, I don't remember exactly, 23.
Yeah.
When I started my firm here, real estate.
Yeah.
So I had an investor from Bombay who had bought a developer's units, or 30 bulk units. So he came to us, he said, I want to sell these, so can you help me sell it out? So I have good connections in Bombay. So a friend of mine suggested, these are my very close friends, and they bought this property and they want to sell it. I said, where is your property? He said, DLRC. I was like, DLRC? Which property? So I said, okay, let me go and look around the area. So I drove around that area, I went and looked at the location. Excellent location, what is what. But I see nothing in and around.
Yeah.
Nothing in and around that area. So I was very eager to find out what's the price
Selling
per square.
point.
Plots are vacant. I could see only KFC, there were all those were there.
Yeah.
Big mosque there, one supermarket, and a couple of old type buildings.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So I was very eager to find out what's the price. And I found out it's 90 dirhams per square feet. Can you believe it? 90 dirhams per square. I was thinking, why not we invest here instead of putting in Ajman? I know I give it a thought, but again, the land parcels were huge.
Compared to
so the investments have been bigger.
Yeah.
But fast forward, if I think today, we should have just bought the plot and kept it, and then given to a developer here on
now
JV.
It's 200, 300, right?
About 250, 270.
Yeah.
Some of them are still asking 300 as well. So
Yeah.
that's unreasonable. But I think 250 is a.
So think about it. The developers buy the plot for 90 dirhams or so in 2023, 24.
22, 23, yeah.
Yeah, they launch it. The construction cost is 400, 500, 600, roughly. Okay.
Say about 800, including because the built-up area is different than the GFA or saleable area.
If you can explain that as well.
Yeah, so there are two things. So you get a GFA on the plot, which is your saleable area. But
because you can't sell the corridor, you can't sell the lobby.
Yeah, you can't.
But
sell
you
the
have to
lobby,
build
you
it.
can't sell the terrace. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can't sell the basements.
Yeah.
Right? So in India, basically we sell. So we call it a super built up area.
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
include. Say if the apartment is about 1,000 square feet, we sell 1,300 square feet, saying super built up area. So your corridors are all covered in this. All
Yeah,
the common area
yeah.
basically is covered. So that bill
Yeah.
comes up to 1,300 square feet built up area. But here it's different. So you have your GFA mentioned, that which is a saleable area basically. So you can only sell that.
Yeah.
But your built up is almost 1.6 times more than your GFA. 1.6 or 1.7
Yeah.
times the GFA, right? So if it's 100,000 GFA, you're going to develop 170,000.
Yeah, yeah.
So your cost of construction is going to be on 170,000
Yes,
and not
yes,
on
yes.
that 100,000.
So actual cost of construction is actually 400, 500. But when you start adding
On the built up, it's
corridor,
about
800
square feet, 800 per
800
square
dirhams.
feet. Assuming
Yeah, so
it's 800 dirhams per square feet.
So the developers are buying it for 90, 100, 150 dirhams. They are construction value is about 700, 800 ish.
Yeah.
900 is their total cost.
Yes.
Without marketing, without salaries, without
Yes.
anything.
Yes.
And they're selling in DLRC for 1500 to 2000 dirhams a square foot now.
1,600, I think. Highest is 7. Yeah.
Now
Some
the
of them
one
are
coming
there's
up, Archive,
no, I think Archive is about 1,800. I think.
its studio is 2100 dirhams a square foot.
Studios are always priced
Yeah.
higher than the other ones, but
Yeah.
that's not the bigger. It depends on how many
Yeah.
units of studios
Yeah.
are there. Yeah, but usually it's
That is
one-
assuming that the quality is the highest one.
Yeah.
If you reduce the quality, then it goes down, of course.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah. So the developers usually roughly have a minimum, let's say 50 to 100% profit margin in the price. 50.
I say 50 to about 80% of them. They have the margin of about 80%.
Yeah.
They need to have that because you
Yeah.
have a lot of other expenses as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
and it's a 3-year holding period as well. So if you're not making about 80%, then
Yeah, there's no point.
There's no point, right?
Yeah.
Because I believe you should at least make about 20%.
No, but if you sell it day one,
Then it's a different ballgame. But you still don't get your money in hand, right? It goes to the escrow account. Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes to the escrow
Did
account.
you have an escrow in Ajman?
No. Because we
You're building first.
We're building first and then selling it. So
Yeah.
and we're not doing that way. No.
Yeah.
We're not selling it.
You're not selling off plan.
No.
Yeah.
But there's one project now we are doing the community of 48 villas, which
Yeah.
my brother-in-law is doing it. So we are a part of it, but not a direct part of it, an indirect part of it. So you can put that as well.
Yeah.
It's called Kamali Hills in Ajman.
Yeah.
Villa of 48, community of 48 villas, and all villas are differently designed. They have
No
unique,
cookie cutter.
No, it's a unique facade.
Yeah.
All 48 have different elevations.
Yeah.
The land sizes start from 3,000 square feet and goes up, and the built up is about 4,000 square feet to 4,500 maximum.
Yeah.
And we have units left out right now at 2.5 to 2.8 million. Right now available in stock, and then the payment plan is just 10% down payment right now, and you pay 90% on handover
Oh, wow.
by Jan or March of 2027 max.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so structure's
So in
almost
7
done.
months, 6 months, you'll complete.
Yeah, the structures are done. The structures
Yeah.
are almost ready. So out of 48, I think almost 30 structures are done.
Yeah.
18 are still going on, but yeah, we'll be able to finish off by March. So we'll start the handovers from December.
Yeah.
We start giving the
Until March,
handovers. Yeah.
Okay. And what is the design there? What are you doing there?
It's a complete modern design. It's a luxury project. It's not
Yeah.
like something what we had previously made. It's something which is very unique, very different.
Yeah.
Higher end with Zeeshan appliances and everything.
Yeah.
It's which is not in Ajman. Not
Yeah.
You'll not find this kind of finishing in Ajman.
Yeah.
A complete different look to it.
Yeah.
So we have a mosque also, which is going to be in the community, but it's an open community, I would say.
Yeah.
And we have a small children's park as well, which will be maintained by the government itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, there's no maintenance, there's no service charge on this again.
Yeah.
And the garbage collection again, the municipality, you have to pay them every month, and they'll come and do it. Yeah.
So I've noticed that tier 1 developers, I don't care if they're known about quality or not, but somehow tier 1 developers will find ways to cost cut. I've noticed. Or there's some issue with tier 1 developers in this or that thing, but tier 3 can sometimes really, really outperform
100%.
in terms of quality.
Yes. So one of my cousin also is doing construction in Dubai. They handed over the first apartment project in JVC, and since I'm in real estate and
Yeah.
I've visited various tier 3 developers projects, but when I went into this, it gave me a different kind of an outlook. I was amazed by the quality and seeing the end product coming out the way it was, and fascinated. Yeah, I would see like tier 3 developer building such a kind of building was surprising. And,
Yeah.
and not many people know in Dubai that these kind of developers also exist, and you
Yeah.
can still make good money out of these.
Yeah.
So again, it's believing and choosing a developer, and a show apartment everyone makes.
Yeah.
It's going to be good itself, but
Yeah.
the actual project, and this helps them also to sell the next project with. So they have done a project in Dubai South right now,
Yeah.
which I was selling, and to be honest, the clients who bought there have first seen the handed over project, and then they have without any question gone and booked the units
Yeah.
over there in Dubai South. So that was a very big advantage for me to sell these kind of
Yeah.
developers. So once you have a good handed over project,
Yeah.
that gives you a good reputation in the market. These guys are going to have good finishing.
Yeah.
And yes, we can trust these
So I
developers as
think
well.
tier ones are messing up so badly. I think the popular names are messing up in some ways or the other. Customer care, quality, sizes, floor plans. Somewhere or the other, they will sort of not do their job well. But if a tier 3 comes and sees that gap and actually capitalizes on it, and if, like, not tier 3, what I mean to say is some developers are not popular, yeah, but they will get popular later on if they do these things right.
Exactly.
So,
The major point you've spoken about is the sizes. The
Yeah.
sizes are reducing day by day.
yeah,
But to be honest, today at the product which I sold, Imar, the size of 2 bedrooms is 1,253. It's a decent size what is come out with.
Yeah.
Compared to what was 1,000 square feet to 1,100 square feet,
yeah,
you're getting a 1,253 square feet of a 2 bedroom in Dubai Creek Harbor. It's a big thing. So
yeah,
even they have realized, that they have to increase the sizes again. So I think they're back into the game where they've understood
yeah. The situation has forced them back.
Not situation, I would say from Grand Polo itself. I think when we
Yeah.
have launched, the layouts have completely changed, and I think they have
Yeah.
better layout from coming in from that project. As compared to what was in the valley,
Yeah.
and you compare Grand Polo's townhouses floor plans are very different, and it's very good. And many people, most of the investors are Indians, so they all prefer closed kitchens. So I
Yeah.
think that concept was completely, taken out of the picture.
Yeah.
But now they've realized, no, we need to cater to the Indian segment because they are the highest number of buyers in Dubai. So I think they've
Yeah.
brought it back again. And similarly, other builders as well are getting into it
Yeah.
slowly, who are getting the villas and townhouses, because because everyone in villa or townhouse wants a kitchen to be closed. I prefer personally
Yeah.
that in a villa or a townhouse you need to have a closed kitchen. There's no point of having an open kitchen if you're paying so much, and if you can't get your space. I think kitchen should be a private space for it has to be a private space. It has to be a closed, or at least a semi-closed kitchen.
Yeah.
You can't have an open kitchen. Apartments, it's fine. Chalo, I can understand that. But not in terms of a villa or townhouse. If you're paying that amount of money, it has to be something good. You don't have
I
to,
really like open kitchen.
You like open? I don't
Yeah.
like open kitchen. So
Yeah.
I come from that
Yeah, yeah.
Indian mindset is always
So-
to
so
have a
am I,
closed
but,
kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the kitchen island. I think it looks pretty.
Huh,
I
right.
don't cook that much. That's why I order it. Yeah.
That again
This is
depends
our
on family to
generation.
family, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So,
Okay.
you tell me about yourself. So how did you get into comedy, and then now this?
I was actually doing real estate first. Then I started doing comedy out of nowhere. And then it just took too much time out of things. But I enjoyed it a lot. At that time, I was one of the probably, I don't know, like initial comedians of Dubai. Because at that time, I think there was only 100 or so. Or 200 or so. So there was no comedy scene, art scene. So it started at that time, 2019-ish, 18-ish. So it's very interesting to see, because slowly, like development, like real estate, the art scene I've seen it grow.
You still do comedy right now? You're still doing
on
it? Or no?
Instagram, yeah.
Only on Instagram.
No, not live.
No
anymore.
live shows.
Yeah.
I think you
'Cause
should start.
I used to drink a lot. Like they give you free alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah. So because if you want to be a good comedian, you have to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever. Okay, multiple times a week. So multiple times a week I was drinking, and then I wanted to stop and focus on work.
So how's real estate now for you? How's your? You must be busy now in real estate. No time
Yeah.
to go for any of this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But actually, post conflict was my best time of my career.
Yeah, so I was going to ask, my next
Yeah,
question is going to
yeah.
be this itself. So, how do you see the market right now, the post-conflict
Yeah.
situation versus the pre-conflict situation?
Yeah.
Because from my angle, it's been a complete game changer as well.
Yeah.
Right. So, how's your experience been? Say 6 months before
Yeah.
and last 3 months.
No, 6 months before conflict, I sold 0.
Okay.
Yeah. And I used to think like, what's happening? Like I collected EOIs, but someone got cancer, someone had some issue,
Oh.
someone's wife said, no, instead of Dubai, we'll go to Spain.
Okay.
Things like this, okay? So deals happened, but they didn't materialize. So I thought, I kept asking, why me, why me? And then the conflict happened, and then I saw, great, I didn't sell anything, because then I would feel so guilty selling 6 months or a month before the conflict. And then after the conflict, I've sold a lot, one after the other. Because I also genuinely feel happier selling when no one's buying.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
100%. So I think
because the people had no respect, buyers had no respect pre-conflict.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now
right.
they're getting respect.
Now you're getting those buyers who are really serious in buying assets in Dubai in this point
and
of
holding.
time. Yes, so they have something in and
they're not flippers.
And they are people who have been waiting since long time for this kind of a situation to come up, right?
Yeah.
Not the conflict situation as such, but for the prices to come down, for the payment plan to mellow down, because the payment plans also had become very aggressive with a lot of developers.
Yeah.
And this is also one chance where I see people get to choose the unit which they want.
Yeah.
That's the biggest drastic change which has happened in the last last 3 months. Yeah, barring a couple of launches which you saw was completely sold out. People still.
One of those things that used to happen pre-conflict was the RM will talk to you like you're their best friend. Okay, when you're giving the EOI, and the client is happy, you are happy. You give the EOI. The day of the launch comes, the RM will say, "Be thankful. I gave you something, even if it's first floor, backside view, whatever. Doesn't matter. Townhouse, not facing anything. It doesn't matter. Be thankful. I gave you something. In our development, with this developer, you got something. Count your stars, lucky stars, and this was the attitude.
It was. But now it's very different.
Yeah.
It's the opposite now. So it's the complete opposite now. And then I feel right now investors are thinking of investing in off plan or whatever. Even ready properties, you have good pricing ready properties as well now. And I don't think this is going to last for long.
Yeah.
So I think this is the time period.
This is the irony.
Yes.
Like when the opportunity is there.
Yes.
Everyone's scared.
Exactly.
If everyone's not scared, why would the opportunity be there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So smart investors know. Okay, this is the time period.
Yeah.
I have the liquidity. Let's hop onto it and see what happens. Yeah. There is going to be risk in everything.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing comes without a risk.
Yeah.
You invest in shares, stocks, crypto, whatever. There is a certain element of risk. But real estate, I believe, has a least amount of risk.
Yeah.
If not today, tomorrow it will give you the value.
Yeah.
If you compare today, I met an investor from Singapore just before coming here. So very interesting conversation. He was telling me that a villa in Singapore is like 1,040 square feet of land, 3,000 built up, is about 40 million or something. And what is Dubai? Dubai has not even reached that level yet.
Yeah. But that will happen in like 20 years.
Yeah. So we still have a lot of growth left in Dubai real estate.
Yeah.
And I don't think...
in the long term, yeah.
In the long term, yes. And I don't think, and I think what we have seen Dubai in the past year, say 2008, 2020, COVID era and everything, they will bounce back and it will be a very sharper bounce over here, yeah. Corrections are bound to happen in every market. It's not that it's not a crash, I would say right now. It's just the market needed a correction, a relief, and a lot of you needed to have that cleansing exactly of certain things which were happening in the market.
Another thing, 2029, 30, 31, there's such limited supply coming because it's not launching now.
Exactly.
The supply crunch is so big, just so people understand this. There was only 1 or 2 projects in June or so, May, June.
Yes.
So the whole market focused on 2 projects.
Yes.
And that's why there were 2 projects where people got upset.
Yes.
Because of allocations. But nobody had anything to sell.
Nothing to sell, right? You have nothing to sell. You have only the left-off stocks of the other projects which are launched before.
Whereas 6 months ago, every week
there were launches.
From one developer.
Almost every day there were launches from various, including the new developers coming in.
Yeah.
Every week there were launches.
The big developers every week or every 10 days.
Yeah.
Something is they're pumping like candy.
But now it's stopped. And this is what is going to. This is what people have to understand. we always say the supply is going to be so much in 27, 28, 29. But if you actually look at it practically on the ground, those projects are still not on time. They are if it says 2027, you're not going to get those in 2027. It's probably
majority is 28.
6 months, 7 months delay, 28,
then
29.
The 28 is 29.
29, yeah. So it's getting pushed. It's not that you're going to get a huge chunk of supply in
then
this.
Then what should have been 29 is not launching.
Exactly. Now it's
limited launches.
It's limited. It's going to 20, 30, 31, 32.
Yeah.
So I think once everything settles down,
it automatically stabilizes.
Stabilizes, and then you'll see once the influx starts again.
Yeah.
And people who have lived in Dubai.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to come back to Dubai, if not today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Once things settle down, I'm sure.
And there still are. There are 4.74 million people live.
I don't know if it's true. I heard that from someone that 200,000 residents have moved in now.
Yeah, something like this.
Yeah, so it's from the.
Now the population is 4.74.
Yeah, so 200,000 have moved in last post-conflict. There are 200 new residents who have come in.
200,000.
Dubai, 200,000.
I'll check on. Yeah.
So that's what someone told me yesterday. I think in Bingadi or something. We had a meeting there. So one of the
don't listen to RMs. I'll fact check.
So and put it 200,000 residents are coming. That's good then. If residents are coming in, it's a good sign. But I've been seeing the traffic building up every day. What was in April? April to now. There's a drastic change even in the traffic patterns you see in the there are people on the road now. So and your Sharjah junction is again started to get the traffic what it was before. It's not like free flow. It was in April, so you go even at 5 o'clock it's like free to go in, but no, things are changing.
And last question: as not just a developer, not just a real estate consultant, agency owner, but as a family man who's got his family here, you're not worried about Dubai. And you're going to be living here for a long time.
This question was raised by my family as well when I was in India. So what are your thoughts? I said, I have no second thoughts. I'm going back. And I think, I said, and this is my time. I said, if I don't go back now, and if I was always there in the good times, if I'm not there at this point of time, then what's the point? So let me taste what it is right now. And we felt safe always, even during that period as well. I said, there's no way I'm going to look back. So I'm going to go ahead and give it one shot and see. But I never felt that coming back was a question mark for me. No, I always had a firm mind of coming back to Dubai, whatever the situation is. I was coming back. I was heading back, and there's no looking behind for me. And I had a very.
But once you've lived here now, isn't it going to be like super difficult to go back? If you had to go back, you can't, right?
It's a very difficult situation. I would say not difficult. It's a very different kind of atmosphere over there. Yeah. The lifestyle over there is very different than compared to Dubai. Here you feel, you just stay home for a day. You feel you're missing out on something.
Yeah.
You
feel guilty.
You feel guilty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You feel guilty that you're not done anything.
Wasted a day of your life.
Yes. Yeah. But in India, it's a laid back kind of a situation. There,
you wake up at 11 a.m.
You have a very relaxed life.
Yeah.
People are relaxed. It's a different lifestyle over there and here.
Neighbors will come in.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
But here it's very different. Yeah, I've been very firm in taking a decision. I've decided to come here and I will.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
There's a positive energy, like when you wake up in the morning.
100%. There's always Dubai has always been positive, And if you're negative, then you're going to be negative wherever you are. So it makes no sense. You have to be positive in life, no matter what situation it is.
Yeah.
And if you're with people who are positive, you'll see a lot of changes happening. You move in the right direction. But if you're with a lot of negative people, then you're going to be there itself. So here it's as you get up, you need to start running.
Yeah,
so it's there. The competition is always there.
Yeah.
So
the drive is there. Yeah.
And that hunger, that drive, that pushes you, right? If they can do it, why not me? So let's go. So that's the thing.
All right, pleasure speaking. Thank you so much for coming. It was an amazing conversation.
Thank you.
I'm sure people will enjoy this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nikhil. Thank you so much.
Thank you.